Welcome to What is Your Pregame? My name is Sam Horn. We're going to bring you a show up close and personal with some of your favorite CEOs, celebrities, and athletes to find out who has the high-performance recipe for success. Here's what's coming up next. While in Cannes for the film festival, we visited with entertainer Cynthia Queenton. Oil Can Boy talks about how he would pitch to hitters back in the day. Associate manager of the Toronto Blue Jays, DeMarlo Hale, talks about coaching. And then we check in with Victoria for the Fan of the Week. So sit back and relax. Here we go.
Ce soir, il pourrait bien pleuvoir. C'est poétique. Vent frais.
That's Cynthia Queenton. We sat down with her in Cannes, France, chatting about her journey as an entertainer. So tell me, out of all of those things that you do or did, which one is the hardest?
The hardest, I think I like everything, so I will say my hardest, I think the thing that I'm really scared of it.
Yes, because I'm going to ask that next.
Yeah, okay. So, it's to forget the word on stage.
So if you do that, where do you go? Do you skip it and just act like it was a part of the performance, or do you can't go back?
So I like to improvise it. It's really my things. I like it. So usually I just I give the ball to my musician, and I say hey, and he begin to play, or I do the trumpet like that, or I do some other words, but it's not in the song. So or I do some chorus.
So I was talking to you earlier. You say you do over 100 shows a year.
Yeah.
Very, very hard because, mentally that's one thing, but nutrition. What do you do as far as food, or how do you eat? Because I know you want to be light on your feet. Does food interrupt you singing, or how does that work?
I never eat before to sing, because if I eat before, I can't breathe enough. So for be able to do the show in totality, I need to take some sugar before.
Sugar.
Yeah, and I'm used to drink water and to ask 2 pieces of sugar powder.
Come on, Cynthia. Sugar?
And after I have enough sugar for have the energy for it, but I can't eat before. I eat after, and after I love to have a glass of red wine and cheese and bread, a French way.
Okay, I like that. Nothing wrong with a little cheese and bread and the French way. Hey, Cynthia, can anyone really sing? If so, what does it take?
At first, I would say that if you train, everyone can do something if they train a lot. But you have some people that don't train so much and they are super good. It's the difference between some people and other people. Me, I think my parents give me a lot of tools, but I train anyway a lot. So I would say for me, it's like sport. You have to train a lot for be much better and better and better, and to learn always new things. At first, I wasn't be able to do percussion or drums, or I was a dancer.
Yes.
And after I did background vocal, after I did some recording, after I wrote my song, I wasn't be enough proud for sing it with everyone just in front of me.
Thanks, Cynthia. That was great stuff. Now here's a word from our sponsors.
I've been eating steaks my whole life. Nothing impresses me anymore. Steakhouse in Quincy guy? We'll see about that. What the beef is that? Oh my God. Hey, don't tell anyone about this place. I don't want to wait in line. Seriously, don't tell anyone, please. Take care, brush your hair. Tell your mother I said hi. Mason's best kept secret. Not for long.
Hi, I'm Sam Horn, and this is What Is Your Pregame. We go inside the mindset, ritual, and preparation of elite athletes, CEOs, entertainers, and cultural icons. Not the human highlight reel, the grind behind it, the mental toughness, the discipline, the edge built when no one's watching. Because talent gets attention, but preparation wins championships. This isn't motivation, it's a blueprint. So before you step into your next moment, ask yourself one question. What is your pregame?
My name is Cynthia Queenton. I'm an entertainer. When I'm in Cannes, I hang out with Sam Horn. What is your pregame?
Perfect. There you go, man. And welcome back to What Is Your Pregame. I'm hanging out with Oil Can Boy, one of the best names in all of baseball, especially as a pitcher. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, Simon. It's good to be back up there for a little bit.
All right, 2026, going all the way back to 1986. 40 years.
Yeah.
What do you remember about that year?
Well, basically, we had a good team. Coming out of spring training, we didn't really have high hopes. You don't know what you're gonna get when you're playing Major League Baseball. Every team is really, really good in the Major League, so you come out of there thinking that this is the year that we'll get a chance to try to win a championship. And we did get to the World Series, having a nucleus of ball players that were really, really good, a good pitching staff. It was just a good year, pretty much all around.
All right, you talk about a good pitching staff. I remember back in the day, Game 6, Game 7, Oil Can, Bruce Hurst. How do you prepare mentally, whether you're pitching or not, for the biggest moment of your life?
Well, basically what you do, you try to look at it, Simon, like it's not any different than any ball game from opening day into the end of the season. You look at it like it's just another ball game you have to win, because you'll start putting mental pressure and emotional pressure on yourself to succeed and do what you have to do. Now, it's not a necessary. The necessary is just one pitch at a time, one batter at a time, one out at a time. And that's how you do it, no matter whether it's the World Series or the playoffs or opening day like today.
Okay, opening day is one thing, but let's go back and we talk about the mental preparation.
Mm-hmm.
What does it take, though, as far as a pitcher, a starting pitcher like yourself, going into a Game 7? Are you more concerned with your strengths or the weakness of the guys you're pitching against?
Well, I was always motivated in another way. I wouldn't say I was any different than any other pitcher, but I was going to beat you mentally. I wasn't going to try to beat you physically. So I prepared myself to outthink you all the way to the ninth inning of the ball game, be in front of the hitter with how you prepare to post that next hitter, that at bat. So that's the way I really looked at it. I didn't really look at it like it was any bigger game. You just go in there, one pitch at a time, get him out. That's it, man. It's a lot of fun doing it this time of the year. That's what creates the activity. It's a special moment, of course, to be in the playoffs or the World Series. But the game of baseball, man, you played it, man. It's some good stuff, bro.
All right, you talk about good stuff, Cam, because back in our day, they didn't have the analytics that they have today.
Right.
Are you the kind of player that would welcome more information about your opponent? Or do you just want to get out there, do your job, and once again, work on your strengths?
Right. I like that question. That's real good, hypothetical like that. But what it is that what you want to do to prepare for it, you can't look at it like that. You have to look at it like a day in, day out opportunity to go out and play the game of baseball. But, when you mentally prepare, I don't think about the opposing team like I did, no more than if analytics came in and said, well, this guy likes to hit the ball this way. This guy likes to do this. He has tendencies. I was the type of pitcher I made you do what I wanted you to do. So I wasn't thinking about they can't tell no strategy with me, because my strategy was how I pitched.
All right. Hey, Oil Can Boy, one of the best names in all of sports. You're watching What Is Your Pregame?
From the city streets to the back roads, the F-150 never rests. with reliable strength and capability that makes it stand out. This is your office, your inner sanctum, your home on the road. It's not just one thing that makes your truck great. With powerful engines and smart technology, there's an F-150 to fit all aspects of your life.
Have we met yet?
Thank you for 28 years from Fuji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And many more to come. Thank you.
Hi, I'm former Major League Oil Can Boy, and I'm here at Fenway Park for opening day. It's a real good ceremony that we had from the anniversary, the 40th anniversary for the '86 team. But when I'm in Boston at Fenway Park and when I'm in New England, I look for Sam Horn. What is your pregame?
Special thanks to the Can Man. Now we turn to DeMarlo Hale, Associate Manager of the Toronto Blue Jays, to find out what it's like coaching in the big leagues.
The coaching aspect became very strong in my journey, and I've been coaching longer than I've played.
Yes.
So, and you know, your career is pretty short as a player when you think about it.
Yes.
So I've been very blessed, Sam, and the journey has been one that, you know, there's some stories and there's some memories that I hold dear to my heart.
Is it harder to get there as a manager if that's your goal, or is it harder to get there as a player? And once you get there, which one is harder for you to be or stay?
You know, that's an interesting question because, you know, when you think about numbers, there's so many players that's playing the game that's trying to get to the big leagues.
Right,
okay?
right.
So those numbers and percentages are very low, you making it. You know, I think me as a coach and a manager was harder because now you have effect on the players.
Right.
You know, now you have effect on the organization and dealing with front office, scouting department, development of players. So, you know, as a coach, and then, you know, me managing some games, you know, it's been interesting. I think I enjoy that because you got your hands in a lot of things.
So, like you said, you got your hands in a lot of things, but when you're dealing, like you said, with being a coach, you're trying to help others. But when
Yes.
you're a player, you're trying to help yourself.
Well said.
Is there a difference, and what's the mindset between being a coach and being a player?
Yeah, you know, when you're a player, there's a selfishness to it, you know.
for sure.
And you know, it is what it is. And I think you lean on maybe one or two people that you trust. You know,
Right.
like me and you, we
Right.
used to sit up and talk and try to figure things out. And, you know, then you have your coach that, you know, you relying on, that you trust. But when you that's from a player perspective.
Right.
But when you're a manager or a coach, you know, you got a lot of other things you're dealing with. It's the strategy of the game. It's trying to put players in good position where they can have success. It's also trying to help players develop. You have to get better as you play this game, or, you know, your time is going to come where someone else is about to push by you. So it's been a blessing. It's been a joy. I've enjoyed this journey, Sam. As you know, we've kept in contact, and you know, the reward sometimes that I feel personally is that former players and players I've managed and coached, they still keep in contact with me. They still call me, you know, and they become men and living their life. And I think that's the best compliment I can have.
Thanks, DeMarlo. After this break, we'll be right back with the Fan of the Week.
Kid, I've been eating steaks my whole life. Nothing impresses me anymore. Steakhouse in Quincy guy? We'll see about that. What the beef is that? Oh my God. Hey, don't tell anyone about this place. I don't want to wait in line. Seriously, don't tell anyone. Please. Take care, brush your hair. Tell your mother I said hi. Mason's, best kept secret. Not for long.
Hey, Victoria. Nutritionally, Paige has been carb loading. Tell us, how does she prepare mentally?
Your routine going to change physically or nutritionally, etc., up until the day of?
Yeah, so I've been in the taper phase for about 2 weeks, which is just where you reduce your weekly mileage, just to kind of give your legs a chance to rebuild and heal from your training block. And then starting today, there will be a lot more carbs in my future, a lot of carb loading so that when I get to the start line on Monday, I feel ready to go.
So, how have you been preparing mentally for this?
A little crying, but good tears, nervous, excited. I'm running for a charity.
On the streets around Fenway, look for Victoria, and you can be the next fan of the week.
Take 4.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Dwight Evans of the Boston Red Sox, and when I'm in Boston, I usually hang out at the ballpark, and when I'm at the ballpark, I see Sam, and we talk baseball, which I love, and I want to know, what is your pregame?
That's what I'm saying. What is your pregame? All right, thanks, dude. I like it. That's a wrap.